It's weird as well because the bridge is sort of the larger in the road width than the actual road itself, which is a bit weird. Also, I made another stone pile there when I had another one there I didn't realize before. Interesting. What we also need to do is probably make a road here. That will actually involve the deconstruction of that. And actually, I want to build a storage spot here, just so they don't have to keep walking all the way back down there. But also, we'll need to make a sort of road here. There we go. And it looks like the outbreaking roads are going to be 3x3, because that's sort of the size of the doors. So we're going to have to work around that parameter. That should work out for us. It'll be quite interesting. Usually I do a 2x2 design, but actually a 3x3... well, not a 3x3, but like a 3 length. A 3 by infinity, I suppose, because it'll be just... Well, actually 3 by 50, really, because 50 is the max length that you can really set for a region of a road, if I wanted the road to be that long. You know what I mean. Hopefully. Hopefully you know what I mean. Please know what I mean. Where are the wolves? It looks like they're all sort of sleeping around this area here. Oh, no, they're dead. There's actually 2 wolves over there. I'm not too sure where the rest of them are. 3 wolves over there, and then a bunch of them over there. Okay, oh, 3 more down there. That's fucking great, isn't it? Where are all these wolves coming from? Oh, they're a nuisance. The purest form of a nuisance I've ever seen. Other than, of course, the matriarch. But she's not a nuisance. She's hell incarnate. So maybe we need to sort of calm down a little bit there. That would work out for us fairly well. There's also a spider down there. It looks like the wolf pack size has doubled. Is not good. Not good for us very much at all. Dead spiders though. I really do, after this battle, if we do successfully kill all these wolves, to get 2 scavengers and just gather up all of these wolf corpses. Because I can't imagine the yield that we're going to get from them is going to be exponential. It's going to be just awesome. Unfortunately, our 2 infantrymen are sleeping, so we will have to watch out. Although their fatigue levels are not as high as they used to be. Well, that person's is. So we'll have to keep our eye open there. These wolves will inevitably attack us, unless, of course, we're lucky enough for skeletons to spawn down this region here. They have been spawning in every other region but that one over this past Let's Play. Well, episodes, I mean. That's a bit wrong here. I said something completely wrong there. They've been spawning from literally nowhere but here, because all the dead bodies sort of seem to show that fact. But this recording session has shown that they've spawned from here and here. And it's difficult. Tough to deal with. We're going to keep our eye open. What are you doing, Islay? What are you doing? Are you... okay, just doing your own thing. I guess that's fine. Who has the... Are you the one with the steel? Oh yeah, you're the one with the steel hammer. It's even got a different sort of look to it as well. It's quite cool to look at. Nice. Alright then. How is the brick creation going? Fairly well. 277 bricks. I feel pretty good about that. And it looks like these guys are nearly done with the mining bit right here. It's going to be good to see. Building materials is actually increasing a bit too much. So we will need to change someone to a carpenter and make some building carts. Very expensive, these building carts. We'll make 3 more though, because we are going to need quite a lot of space. And what we'll do is we'll change Islay, wherever she is. I think she's the only woman actually. Yeah, she's the only female actually doing the stonemason business, which I disagree with, to be honest with you. We need to have more. Okay, we need that sort of thing. I'm not too sure what I'm trying to say here. My mind is wandering, basically, is what I'm trying to say there. And I haven't stopped talking, okay? So my mindset is also sort of all over the place. It's really unhealthy, actually. Stonemason you are, level 12. Fantastic. How long till next level? Getting there. Over halfway. It's good to see. Can't wait till everyone's level 20 stonemason. It's going to be amazing. Not only till then, but, you know, until we have, like, a massive farm in this direction, it's going to be awesome to see. We have to be careful here, actually, if any skeletons spawn down here, or maybe the matriarch. If I keep saying it, eventually she's going to spawn, but of course then, you know, sort of the act of random generation would sort of make her spawn eventually, whether it be now or 10 episodes from now. Hopefully it is 10 episodes from now, or maybe not at all. Oh my god! Okay, this wolf pack has definitely doubled in size. It's quite distressing to look at, in fact. Come on, we need skeletons now. I love going up against skeletons. Come on, we can do this. You better not cross into the other realm. Okay. Excuse me, I'm not going to burp there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think. 12 wolves. Might have been 13 because there might have been one hiding behind a tree or something. So maybe I'll count that as 13. Food's not looking too good as well because we only have one fisherman. Not good. Not good at all. We'll need to change someone to a fisherman soon enough. I mean, you've got quite a lot of fishermen. You've 46. That's a lot of food, but that's just not going to be enough to deal with the amount of people that we have. We will need to change one of these stonemasons into the fisherman. And the thing is, we can't really do that because the food looks pretty good for now, I guess. You know, 161, that's okay. I feel like we'll get another fisherman once it becomes sort of a drastic measure, and that, well, that will become the case once we desperately need more food. We are going to need more food anyway, because I guess we do need more people to come into the town, and that would help us out quite a lot. These wolves, I feel like that eventually there's more wolves that are just going to spawn down here. There's going to be two, like, massive groups of wolves that can converge on one another and just, like, slay us all. Completely annihilate us. Hopefully, what we'll do is defend the hot gates from this army with the mighty 2. Yeah, 2-man army. That's it. That's a game, actually. I haven't played for a little while. Yeah, that's what will happen right there. They will never get through. Never. And I believe this person is should be off duty. Should be on duty now, even. There we are. They have been sleeping for quite some time. Mostly during the day, actually. It's the late afternoon already. Okay? Not good for you. Not good for anyone. How's the coal, actually? Do we have a lot of coal? Apparently we have no coal. That's a lie. We have loads of coal. 67 coal is pretty good. Mostly because we're running out of logs fairly quickly. We're just burning through them right now because of all of the stone that we're creating. 313 stones, alright? Pretty decent. I'll deal with it. And there's one guy sort of mining along there, making sure the road is up to standards of his profession. He is a master craftsman. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do they mate? Do they breed or something? They breed quickly. This is like a new breed of wolves. Breed. Said that quite a lot in very many different ways as well. I like that. Many use for that word. Many use word, yes. Who? It looks like 2 wolves as well. Just sort of joined the group right there. I think so anyway. Thankfully, they're not coming towards us. In fact, it looks like they might be just sort of running about, doing their own little thing. But the thing is, I don't want to rely on that fact, okay? That might be a terrible thing for us indeed. What will happen to us if the wolves decide, you know what? Those humans over there, apparently they taste like bacon. Much like this boar over here I'm going to devour. We got to keep our boars safe because, you know, we probably taste just as good as bacon. To animals anyway. In fact, I kind of want some bacon right now. Kind of want a bacon sandwich. Don't know about you. That's what I want. The fisherman is definitely not going to keep up with the needs of the many here. Unless they outweigh the needs of the few. Which, food... well, it's sort of made for the many. So, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I was trying to say there. I guess it was a little Trekkie reference. Trekkie! It's a bit weird. What are you doing right now? I mean, you're both standing at guard posts, I guess. We'll just have to leave that for now. It's getting dark as well, which isn't always... it's always a scary moment in time. And it looks like you have successfully gathered all this area. Now I just need you to build. And that will be okay. That'll work out for us. Field stone, I believe, is what we need. So I think we should stop that production right there and make some field stone. There we are. We'll make 75 field stone, move that up. And then we'll change the building to field stone. Do I really want field stone? I don't know. I guess it looks... It's road, you know? I feel like it's used as a road. Sort of... a pathway of some form. You know, cobblestone would probably be a bit better, but I think that uses... Actually, I'm not too sure if that does use up anything. No, it doesn't. It just uses up raw stone, which is better than field stone. Hey, well, it's the same. So actually, I would prefer cobblestone as the floor. The only problem with that is I think cobblestone looks a bit too similar to the... Tell you what, we'll make cobblestone instead, and we'll use a second cobblestone pan. This is... Yeah, we'll use the first cobblestone, because I feel like that's probably a bit more rugged. There we are. And we'll get rid of this selection here for the field stone. We'll just select cobblestone, I guess, for now. There we are. And we'll just get rid of that. There we are. Beautiful. And we'll just double check that I did click on cobblestone 1. There we go, I did. And then we'll just change this. There we are. That was a bit off there. It's going to take a little while. And we haven't actually started building a wall yet. You know, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting attacked constantly right now. We have to worry about our lives more than the sort of creation of architecture. Even though it's not the creation of architecture, it is the creation of our defense, which is helping our lives. But we need to make lots of brick in order to get that done. Yes, yes. I was actually planning to make loads more brick while I was waiting to start recording, let's say. But we just got attacked. We just got attacked a lot, and I had to worry about that more so. And by the time we killed everyone, the thing that I was watching, or at least listening to, finished. So there you go. Great. Fantastic. I need a drink of water. Look at that. So majestic. Majestically terrifying. Oh, that's a lot of wolves. That is a lot of wolves. And they are getting closer. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. Maybe not at all. Looks like the cobblestone road is already underway. That's always good to see. And they're making... It looks pretty good as a road, actually. I think I quite like it. It's fairly bright. It's a little bit different to what you would usually find on the brick walls. A little bit different, really. It's lighter, I guess. Cobblestone is being created very quickly. In fact, we're going to need more of it. But there we are. That should get done soon enough. And now we just sort of wait. Wait and worry, I say. We just wait and worry and hope that the enemies will not destroy us at all. Because they probably will. No, they won't. That's not true. I'm just trying to sort of create some sort of humor out of the despair that is currently infesting us right now. Damn, I need a lot of water. My throat is drying up. Am I drinking water or something else? You know, it's like the last time I had an energy drink. Oh, I just need a stretch. Apologies. Very professional. More amateur. Amateur. You know, I was saying something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, it was like that last time I tried to drink an energy drink. What I tried. I really tried to ingest a liquid. It was weird. It wasn't sort of a natural human thing to do. Is that a skeleton over there? No, that's just an animal. It's just an animal. You fucking animals. Yeah. But yeah, the last time I had an energy drink while I was doing this, my throat just sort of churned up. And you know, I did have a lot of energy, and the episode was pretty cool, but afterwards, it was like, help me! That kind of thing. Probably freaked you out a little bit there, because you probably thought like, oh my god, there's like something in the background, it was really creepy. Did you hear it? It was on his video. It wasn't him, I swear it was. Yeah, there you go, I creeped you out. Hopefully I did. If I didn't, then what's the point anymore? Oh, creepy. Make it a baby. How much cobblestone do we have right now in inventory? 32. And that guy might be picking it up, or just like is sort of a bit smacked as to his current situation. Might be because his tool broke, since he doesn't seem to be wielding one. Oh no, now he's gathering some cobblestone. And now he has a stone hammer. Okay, I'm not too sure why you put the stone hammer away every time, but okay. I will allow that. Level 9 builder seems to get that done very quickly. Hopefully a level 20 builder just goes... Especially with the steel hammer at the same time. That'd be amazing to see. Just an entire creation with like 5 level 20 builders that are just like super awesome at their jobs. They'll be level 20 probably because the wall would last that long. And I mean, after that, we are planning to make a very interesting looking castle at the top here, which is probably never going to happen, to be honest with you. But we can always hope. We can always hope. Even if though hope is a lie. It's going to be interesting though. I feel like this castle is just going to be sort of a standard sort of Castlevania sort of design, but instead it's going to be like some cool arched pillars sort of connecting to towers that are by themselves. That'll be quite cool to see. Or will it? We'll never know. These guys are not too fatigued at all because they don't do anything with good reason, because I mean, what are they going to do? We want you to be a builder and not a miner. Ah, yeah, okay, so these guys actually need hammers, so we have run out of hammers, unfortunately. Okay, we'll turn you into a... Well, actually, no, we can't do that. We'll change tools and make some... we don't need that many stone hammers right now. We just need 10. I want to move them up to the top of the list. Get those stone hammers done, because I believe stone hammers can be made by the stonemasons. They can be made by carpenters as well, but, you know, we'll focus on the stonemason idea of that first. There we are. The cobblestone path is underway. It's good to see. It is, however, very expensive. In fact, it's taken up most of our time just to make a cool little path. Listen, it's a cool little path. Stop judging me. The fisherman is returning. That or his fishing pole is broke, or he's fatigued. Oh shit, he's fatigued. That is not good. Well then, these wolves are getting dangerously close. We're going to have to change one of these. I can't want to change you into a fisherman again. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to change one of these guys, Hood probably, into an infantryman. There we are. And we're going to have to do that, unfortunately. We're going to have to do something like that for now. Hopefully you are wearing decent armor. No, you're not wearing any armor at all, because I actually recall there not being any armor. We're going to have to worry about that later, though. Gerland, however, is wearing most of the gear, which is good to see. And we'll just have to have you as a backup, because we do need the other fisherman to start fishing, because the other one is sort of gone to sleep. His shift has ended, as it were, for the time being. So many wolves. There was more than last time, actually. I do believe... Well, there's probably like 1 or 2 more than last time, I guess. So maybe I'm sort of over-judging the... I'm not too sure what I'm trying to say here. My vocabulary has diminished quite exponentially. It's quite annoying, actually. There's so many words I wanted to say right now. Or want to say, but just can't, because I just can't think of the word to describe the situation without just describing the situation, which wouldn't be as interesting. Okay? You know? Like, I mean, I could possibly have said that I'm trying to convolute my knowledge of the previous run and compare it in a poor way? Poor way? My voice is cracked a bit there. Ow. I am a 17-year-old boy. No. No. How old am I? You'll never know. Never know. Actually, I probably said it. That's a bit screwed up right there. Shit. That is not good for us at all. I have created a breach in security. We'll have to deal with later on, really. This road's underway, though, like I keep saying, because I just have to keep moving around talking about lots that is happening right now. Because there's not really much going on. There isn't much going on at all right now, because we are currently petrified of this giant wolf army that I don't want to go outside and deal with, but also I'm too scared to change my regime in my base, worrying that they will attack at the correct moment in time. Correct for them, that is. But they are just wandering that area, but I do believe eventually they're just going to come down here. Wolves generally don't stay in the same place. They always move around the entire map until they eventually find humanoids. They don't generally go towards the hall, I found. Then again, I have disconnected the road, which might be why there's not many enemies spawning. That could be a good reason for us, actually. If we just got rid of the hall, that might get rid of the spawn counter, as it were, of the enemy forces. But then we won't be able to get more people to join our cause, which is something that I want. I'm not gonna lie. We do need it. Food right now not looking too great. We do have 9 people, though, and hopefully we get more soon enough after we've made this road and maybe connected it. We might just randomly get a new person. You never know. For some reason, they've just decided to make those 2 cobblestone bricks and then another one right there for some reason. Bit weird. It was a bit random. I did not expect it, and I did not ask for it. We are going to make some more cobblestone, though. Move that up there. Because we are going to need a little bit more. Now, we also need to set up sort of a... When we've got the road done, I do feel like setting up the schematic for the town. Just sort of the first brick layers. We will need to actually get rid of this giant hill formation right here that you can see. And then probably like flatten this area a little bit more. We will be flattening this area as well. Working around it, basically. We'll probably also work around this sort of incline that we got here. Yeah. Work around that. And that should hopefully work out fairly well. Where are the wolves? Oh, they're all down there. See, they're always going to be down there, ain't they? I wouldn't mind it if they just stayed there forever. Then maybe I would work around the regime or their current occupation in order to boost my efficiency when it comes to the construction or creation or general defense, being the creation of the wall, which counts as construction, which is, you know, sort of, there was no reason of me even mentioning that, to be honest with you. Yeah. Great. Okay, predominantly, though, we do need to focus on defense. Okay, that's sort of the primary factor right there. Making this wall is priority number 1. We're just doing sort of some side quests, as it were. Side quest number 1, make a nice road. Yay. Make that nice road. Look at that road, it's so nice. It's getting there. It actually does look pretty cool. I quite like it. It's sort of the first formations of proper construction taking place in our land. It looks pretty cool. I'm not too sure if you guys agree right there. However, these 4 episodes, or 3 or 2 or 1, I'm not too sure how long I've been recording, episodes have pretty much just gone down to one thing, and that is the creation of this road. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not good for us now at all, is it? Mostly because that's an extreme lack of progression. I guess you have to be used to it when watching Timber and Stone. Hopefully, it should be better once we have more people, but I'm not too sure if we're going to start having that laggy sort of problem that we had previously. Though I do believe we did have quite a lot more people working at our base by this point in time, being day 15. But then I do believe we've had about 4 deaths. So, I mean, you know, it's too bad, really. We'll make a church and a graveyard. And the graveyard will just consist of 2 bricks. 2 bricks. Of what form of brick it will be, you decide. We could make them shingles. We could make them mine tracks. Oh, I really want to make some mine tracks, actually. I think that's going to be a very awesome thing to see. Can we actually create some sort of mine cart? Or is that not really part of the game yet? I don't know. In fact, I'm not too sure how the mining system works. Where if you mine too deep, you, like, get into some unfortunate situation with the enemies below. Yeah, like maybe you encounter dungeons like the game Towns. That'd be quite interesting. That game that had so much promise. Yeah, that one. That is actually pretty much exactly like Timber and Stone, but not as good, to be honest. Mostly because the Timber and Stone has that sort of 3D aspect to it that I really admire. Yeah. 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 The aesthetic's pretty good as well. I like it. It's very nice. Voxely. Voxely. The only thing, it's difficult. That's the only sort of... Actually, is that really a downside? It is a bit harsh, but you can work around it. Eventually, it's sort of the further on it gets, the easier / harder it gets, because the enemy count sort of does improve, or it does increase, in fact. And these wolves have actually sort of changed position. Well, they've actually gone away from one another. That's quite interesting, actually. I would say we can go and deal with them, but I'm hoping they just sort of come down to us, to be honest. Go down that chokehold, and then we can go and deal with them. Chokehold. That's what it's referred to in strategy, isn't it? That sounds wrong to me. Why is that? I don't know. Choke point, I suppose. Yeah, choke point sounds a bit better. Sort of a small gap where you can filter an army. Yeah, you know, that way size doesn't matter. So yeah, that's a little bit of random strategy right there for you people. You probably, you know, it's sort of obvious. So we do have one infantryman, unfortunately, and the other one is sleeping. The hood is sleeping, and hopefully this infantryman doesn't fall asleep anytime soon. It is getting quite close to the sleeping hour, though, for this person. Well, I say it's close to the sleeping hour. It's actually dawn, so really, maybe not. I mean, we're nocturnal. Is that right? Nocturnal, sort of, you know, you go to sleep at night. Is that right? I don't think that is, actually. I do believe someone referring to that, the opposite, though. Whatever the opposite is. In fact, I'm very curious now. I kind of want to go and find out. Also, I am being called for something. So, I'll be right back.